So tomorrow will be officially half moon, but we are so close, we're going to think about that today. So let's find mountain pose here with the feet hip-width distance apart. Ground through the feet. Feel energy bubbling up from the earth through the legs, hips lining up over ankles, shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders, and palms face forward. And now just bring your hands to your heart and either close or defocus your eyes, whichever you're more comfortable with. And imagine that half moon, right? Half light, half dark, in perfect balance. And think about how that might relate to something for you. In today's practice, we're going to balance the sukha, the ease, and the sthira, the more energetic. All right, let's inhale those fingertips up. Turn your palms out. Exhale. And we'll do some nice balanced breathing. So we're going to do 4-4, 5-5, and 6-6. So let's exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. Inhale for 5. And pause. And exhale for 5. And pause. Let's go for 6 now, really taking it in. Inhale, 6. And pause. And exhale, 6. Push it out. And pause. And one more big, even breath. You can count if you want. We're going 6. And pause. And exhale, 6. And pause. All right, so let's take those feet a little wider than hip-width distance apart. Bend the knees and hips. Get those arms moving. All right. And we're going to start to work on our spine here. So keep those feet where they are. Hands to the thighs. We're going to think about balance, right? So as you roll into your cat here, and then roll into your cow, think about going the same distance up and down. Keep that breath nice and smooth, flowing through. And the next time you're rounded into your cat, stay here, slowly roll up. And roll those shoulders back and forward. All right, we're going to take those feet just a little bit wider now, maybe almost mat-width distance apart. Take the right hand on top, left hand on the bottom. Get a big ball of energy in between your hands and roll. Right hand to the left, left hand to the right, and roll the other way. So the right hand's on top. When we move left, left hand's on top. When we move right, starting to open that side body. The next time you're over to the left, stay here, release a little bit, and deepen to the left. Release and deepen, release and deepen, release and deepen. Now roll around to the right, stay here, release and deepen, release and deepen, release and deepen, release Deepen and hold. Bring that ball back in front of you. Now hold it in between your hands, arms up. Inhale. Turn your toes out if they're not already, and fold. So gentle folds here, rolling that ball of energy down and up. Keeping those knees and hips moving. And the next time you're down, bring it to a ragdoll. Hold opposite hand to opposite elbow. And sway side to side. Nod your head yes. And no. Coming back to yes. Come center, hands to the thighs. Come halfway up, take a breath. Press through those feet, lift up. And heel toe. Shake things out. Okay, you guys have a block? Grab a block. Put it in between your thighs. So as we twist, we're going to work on keeping the hips forward and just twisting from the waist. So go ahead with the block in between your hips. Your feet are just that distance apart, right? And bring your hands to your heart. So we're going to keep everything long here. Lift the ribs away from the hips as you inhale, and as you exhale, keep your hands at your heart. Just twist to the right. You can only go as far as you can go with your hands at your heart. Come center and twist left. We're keeping those hips facing forward, right? Come center and twist right. Come center and twist left. Come center, twist right again. Now lengthen your spine and extend those arms. See if you can keep your hips forward as you do this. Bring your hands to your heart. Lengthen your spine, twist to the left. Lengthen again. Open those arms. And come center. All right, let's remove the block. See what we trained the hips to do. Hips stay forward, hands to heart. We're not going to open the arms, we're just keeping the hands to the heart this time. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, twist to the right. How are your hips? Come center, twist to the left. Come center. Lengthen, twist right, extend those arms. Lengthen again, twist. Come center, lengthen, twist left, lengthen again, open those arms. And come center. One more time, we're going to open the arms as we twist. So start with long, long spine, open those arms, twist. Think about your right hip tacking forward, your left hip pulling back. You're feeling that twist. Take your gaze toward your right fingertips. Take your gaze to the left, take your gaze to the right, hands to heart. We lengthen, twist, open those arms. Left hip is tacking forward, right hip is pulling back. Gaze left, gaze right, gaze left. Come center and shake everything out. Okay, before we come down, we're going to do a 4-part breath. So just take your feet a little tiny bit wider than hip width. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Shine your heart up to the sky. With soft knees and hips, fold forward. Lift your hands off your spine if you want. Release those hands and float up. Inhale. Exhale, clasp. Now we're going for 1 finger difference between this clasp and the first clasp. And shine your heart up to the sky, soft knees and hips as you fold forward, arms up. And release, and one more time, inhale up, clasp. Just notice, how did you do on your clasp? Did you go to your first way or your second way? Just leave it like that. Shine your heart up and fold. Lifting those arms if that's right for you, and release those hands and float up. We're going to take those palms to touch and step the legs together as we bring the hands to heart center. And release, shake it out. Okay, so we're going to head down here. So come to the top of your mat and breathe. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Fingertips down and step back to down dog. And go ahead and pedal your feet in your dog, really rolling over those toes. Thinking about balance.
You want to get me, don't you?
One heel down and hold. Other heel down and hold. Both heels down and hold. And come to seated mountain pose. All right, so we think about balance in our seated mountain pose. We've got balance between the two sit bones and the heels, sitting up nice and tall with the feet flexed. Palms out by your side. Inhale, energy up from the earth. Reach up, reach those ribs away from the hips. Press your palms together and draw that energy to your heart. So what we build in yoga is focused energy that we can use to do the things that we want to do that are important to us, not bouncing off the wall energy. So go ahead and set an intention if you like. What do you want your energy to go to? And consider if anything might be standing in the way. Now let's inhale those fingertips up, turn those palms out, and release whatever it is that might be keeping you from your intention. Fingertips tap down and turn your palms back up. Let's fill that space and that intention with energy. Hands to heart. And shake it out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so we're going to do some core work now that will have circles in it. So let's go ahead and bend the knees, come down, and we'll start with just the legs. Your hands are by your side, your legs are up. So we're going to take the legs out, sweep forward, bring them together, and up. Okay, so a circle, out, sweep them forward, and up, making a circle with the legs. Out, sweep forward, and up. Let's reverse. We'll go down first, out, and up, and down, out, and up, and down, out, and up. All right, these can be pretty intense, so we're just going to do a few more. Now we'll add some arms. So take your arms straight up. Take the arms and legs out. Sweep forward. Now, if you like, go ahead and raise your shoulders and head here. And then come back. See how that works? Take it out. Sweep forward. Maybe raise your shoulders and head. And come up. Take it out. Sweep forward. And come up. All right, let's reverse them. Arms and legs go down first. Head and shoulders come up if you want. Take everything out and up. Take it down, out, and up, and take it down, out, and up, and hug those knees in. Rock side to side. Inhale and exhale. All right, so from here we're going to work our obliques. We'll keep those knees bent in close to the body, arms long, and just start swaying the knees side to side. Of course, keeping the shoulders grounded. All right. the next time you have both knees to the right, stay here and extend your top leg. Bring it in, sway to the left, stay here, and extend your top leg. And bring it in. All right, so you know the drill. You pick your option. Let's go ahead and sway back to the right and extend both legs. Bring it in and sway to the left, extend both legs, and bring it in. Hug in for a moment. And just take the time to decide, are you going to sway with no extension, single, double? Are you going to mix them up? Totally up to you. Extend those arms. Here we go. Sway right. In. Sway left. In. Sway right. In. Sway left. In to the right, in to the left, in to the right, in to the left, in, hold here for a moment. We're going to finish up to the right and in and out 4 times, okay? If you're not doing in and out, then you'll just hold for 4. Take it to the right, and it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and take it over to the left, and it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it in, hug it in, feet down, knees open and close. And stretch long, inhale, exhale, knees in. Hold on under your knees and rock side to side here. Bring your feet down. Go ahead and butterfly those knees. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's move into a pigeon, moving pigeon. Here we go, right ankle across the left thigh. Bring those legs in towards you. Both feet are up. You can hold your right shin or extend your arms. Take those legs forward and back. And side to side, keep the shoulders grounded. And circle, and circle the other way. All right, let's come back to center now and take that left leg up. Hold on to your right shin, point and flex, circle. Circle the other way, cross at the thighs and circle around. And circle. And unwind, and we're going to now take the left ankle across the right thigh, arms extend, forward and back. Side to side. Circle and circle. Now hold on to your left shin, take your right leg up, point and flex. Circle one direction and the other, cross at the thighs and circle around. And circle. Release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat, butterfly those knees. All right, and just spend a moment here, review where you've been so far in your practice. Notice how things are feeling, what's open, what's really feeling like it's starting to wake up, or what feels like you did a lot of work on it already. Just notice where you are And find your way over to hands and knees. We'll do a little balance here. Of course, you can do this at the wall. We're going to do bird dog, opposite arm, opposite leg. So take your right leg up, extend the left arm. Here's some balance between the right hand and the left knee. And hand and knee down. Take your left leg, right arm. And hand and knee down. Let's float them same time, right leg, left arm. Balanced. And release. And left leg, right arm, balanced. And release. Find child's pose. All right, now find your way to downward facing dog. Notice when you feel in balance and off balance as you come into dog. And then when you get into your dog, think about 2 hands and 2 feet, your weight evenly distributed. And then journey your feet to your hands. Take a half lift, forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And let's find mountain pose here with the feet hip width distance apart. Taking a couple of breaths. So we're going to do sun salutation, and also later on we'll do moon salutation. So let's get to our sun salutations. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and you're going to do your sun salutations the way you want. So you might take a minute on each side. You might move through faster. You might only do one side in 2 minutes. So decide what you want to do. Come to the top of your mat. Think about how restful it is to do sun salutation just on your own, right? And go. We've got 15 seconds, so just go ahead and continue. When you are complete, just come to the top of your mat. Don't rush. When you find your mountain pose, we're all back together, so let's go ahead and just shake things out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. So that was the sun salutation, so that's considered sthira, right? It's a very energetic, muscular, and in a little bit we'll do the moon salutation to be softer. Okay, but right now we're going to work on balance, and we're going to be doing pigeon. So you guys, you know pigeon, right? So decide if you want to be near a wall or anything else to help you. Bring your hands to your hips, balance out through the feet. Get your drishti going here. We're going to put a little softness in the knees. Take that right heel up. Take that right ankle across the left thigh. And start to sit a little deeper, hands to heart. In your pigeon. And release. All right, let's try pigeon on the left. Feet are hip width, we have our drishti, knees and hips are soft. Left heel raises, left ankle across. Hands to heart, sit a little deeper in your pigeon. And unwind, shake it out. All right, so we're going to go back to pigeon on the right here, right ankle across, hands to the heart. You can stay here or go a little deeper, bringing your elbows toward your right calf. Bring it up. And release. And try pigeon on the left. Left ankle across, hands to heart. Sit it deep. Stay here or start to bring your elbows toward your left calf. And bring it up and release. Shake it out. Inhale and exhale. All right, how are those pigeons going over there? Good? All right, let's take a minute and do one more pigeon on each side. So you choose how you want to do it, and go. That's halfway through. If you want to switch now, go ahead. And start to wrap things up. Coming back to mountain pose when you're done. Feel both feet grounded, nice and even here. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to move into our moon salutation now. Make sure you're lengthwise on your mat because we will be doing triangle. We'll start though in mountain pose. Arms up and we sway like a daisy side to side. Now open the legs to 5-pointed star, toes are facing out. Knees over toes, elbows to waist, moonflower. Come back up to 5-pointed star. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes to the left. Let's warm it up for triangle. Reach to the right and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now reach, 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 right hand down. Your left hand could be on your shoulder, your hip, or extending up to the sky. Your shoulders are stacked. Gaze towards your right foot, center of your space. Look up, find your left hand. Put a little bend in that right knee, keep it soft. Follow that left hand around, either to your right thigh, right shin, or your mat, head to knee pose. And float back up to triangle. Come on up to 5-pointed star, toes turning out, moonflower, spring together, and daisy, and daisy, daisy. And come center, shake it out. We'll do that on the left side, starting with the feet hip width distance apart. Take it up, we're going to daisy, and daisy, and daisy. And open 5-pointed star. Take it to moonflower. Back to 5-pointed star. Triangle prep, go ahead, left foot forward. Arms are long, let's reach and release. Reach and release. Reach and release. Now reach, reach, reach. And come into triangle. Find your left foot, find the center of your space, find your right fingertips, softness in that left knee, right hand comes around for pyramid, legs, hands to the thigh, shin, or mat. And come on back up to triangle. Arms up, toes out, bend those knees, moonflower. Spring together as you come up and daisy, 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 and daisy, and release. All right, how about if we add the half moon this time, okay? So remember half moon, you could be with your hand on a chair, a table, your hand on the wall. We're going to add the half moon after our pyramid, right? Or you can grab a block. Half moon with a block, or you might not use a block. Any questions? Everybody comfortable with half moon? Are we good? All right. So if you want to use a block, have the block to your right here. Okay. As we were going through that first moon salutation, I was like, look who I'm working with. We need to add the half moon for these people. You know I don't do it with just anybody. Okay, here we go, because it is a big challenge. Arms up, and daisy, and daisy, daisy, and daisy, and open wide, 5-pointed star, moonflower. Back to 5-pointed star. Get ready for triangle. Reach, reach, reach. Triangle on the right. Now gaze toward your right foot, center of your space. Left hand, a little softness in that right knee. Bring that left hand down, find your pyramid. Now even in pyramid, if you want to just bring your block and put your hands on the block, straighten that leg, whatever you want to do. Now if you're using a block, take it 6 inches diagonal from your right pinky toe. Otherwise your right hand is going to go to your chair or your mat. Bend your right knee. Start to draw that left leg in. Bring it up. Open the left arm up. You can play with your gaze if you feel comfortable, taking it center, maybe even finding those left fingertips. Now bend your right knee, step back with grace and style, and come into triangle. Come on up. Toes out, moonflower. 5-pointed star. Step together. Daisy, 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 and release. All right, any issues there? Are we good to go for the other side? Having fun with this, right? All righty. So we're either going to have our block or anything else we're using to the left. Get those feet nice and even. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale those arms up and sway. Daisy, daisy. Now open to 5-pointed star. Bring it to moonflower. Back to 5-pointed star. Prepare for triangle. Reach, reach, reach. Triangle to the left. Soften that left knee. Gaze towards your left foot. Center of your space. Find your right hand coming into pyramid here. All right, if you're using a block, it's going to be 6 inches diagonal from your left pinky toe, left hand on the block. Start to draw your back leg in and up. Right arm comes up. Step back with grace and style. Come into triangle. Come on up to 5-pointed star. Moonflower, spring together and sway. And come back to mountain pose and shake it out. All right, let's get that block out of the way here. All right, a couple of nice forward folds before we head down. Let's start with the feet hip-width distance apart. And we're going to be resisting and deepening in our forward fold. So we're going to put the index fingers in the hip creases, keep those hips over the ankles. Long spine, take it down. When you get down as far as you're going, bring your hands either to the backs of your legs, or you might even put your fingers under your feet here. And we're going to try and lift with that resistance happening. Now take your elbows out to the side and deepen your fold. And one more time, resist. And elbows out. All right. Bring your hands to your hips with soft knees and hips. Come halfway up, take a breath, and come the rest of the way up. And shake it out. All right, so we're going to do that now with wide legs. Toes are forward, fingers to those hip creases, fold forward, go where you're going. Now you might wrap your peace sign fingers around your big toes or even stand on your fingertips again or just hold the backs of your legs. Bring it up. Try and lift with a resist. Elbows out. Lift, resist. Elbows out. Now bring your hands to your thighs with your knees bent. Come halfway up. Press through. Come the rest of the way up. And heel, toe, your legs back together. Shake things out. All right, so we're going to scan the body from head to toe here. Breathing. Take any final moves that your body is wanting to make. Gather up anything you want for when we come down. We won't be using anything, so just get what you want. And when you're ready, come to the top of the mat. So as we come back down, you can either just step back to downward facing dog or go through a vinyasa. I'll tell you when. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift, fingertips down. Now if you want to go through a vinyasa, go ahead. Otherwise, step back to your downward facing dog. And then once in down dog, we're going to take the knees to one side, hips to the other. Switch, and find a nice equal seated mountain pose. Letting that breath smooth out. Bringing the palms out. Inhale energy up from the earth and bring it to your heart. And shake it out. So we're going to do a couple of seated forward folds with that resist and deepen. All right? So let's sit up nice and tall here. We'll start with the feet hip-width distance apart. Inhale the arms up. We're folding from the hip creases. Spine is long. Now let your hands drop, and wherever they are, maybe you've got your peace sign fingers around your big toes here. Maybe you're holding the backs of your legs. Try and lift up. Resist, resist, resist. Elbows out, deepen. And again, lift. And elbows out, deepen. And then release whatever you're holding on to. And let your hands come up your legs till you're back in seated. So we'll try that now from a wide-legged, a V-sit. Inhale those arms up. Take it forward. Now release your hands either underneath your legs somewhere or hold on to your big toes. Inhale, try and lift. Exhale, elbows out. Inhale, lift. Exhale, elbows out. Release whatever you're holding on to. Let your hands come up your legs. Bring your legs back toward each other and shake everything out. We're going to lay back now, feet to the mat, knees bent. Just take a few moments here, breathing. Noticing what's going on with the body, being nice and comfortable. Bend those elbows and work those fingers, open and close, wiggle them. Rotate your wrists one direction and the other. And bring it down. So we're going to move into pigeon now. This time we'll be holding the pigeon. Right ankle across the left thigh. Flex your right foot. Draw your legs in. Hold on to your left shin or hamstring. Now we want to make sure that the left knee is in line with the left shoulder. It makes a big difference, so let's just check it out for a moment. Let your left knee come towards your belly button. You can feel that right hip is not really getting what we want, right? Bring your left knee back in line with your left shoulder. Now you feel that right hip releasing. Send nice, warm, healing, releasing breath to your right hip. And slowly release, unwind, bring 2 feet to the mat. Butterfly those knees for a moment. Coming into pigeon, left ankle across the right thigh. Draw the legs in. Hold on to your right shin or hamstring. Left foot is flexed. Let that right knee come toward the belly button. And then bring it toward the right shoulder. Feel the difference in your hip. And breathe. And slowly release, unwind, 2 feet to the mat. Butterfly those knees. Bring your hands down by your side and let your head move side to side. All right, we're going to move into some windshield wipers now. So bring those legs to touch. Arms extend. Sway both knees to the right, gaze left. Both knees left, gaze right. And side to side. So this is the Sukha version of what we were doing earlier with our core, right? With our obliques. So that was the Sthira version where we really engage, the feet are up. And now we are just gently swaying side to side, balancing out that energy. So keep it nice and gentle here. And when you feel even, come back to center. Bring your hands down by your side. Take your feet hip width distance apart and just breathe. Now we're going to take a nice long stretch, arms, legs, point those toes, inhale. Exhale, draw the knees in, hold on under your knees and rock side to side. And if you remember the circles from earlier, those were very Sthira. Let's do a Sukha circle. So go ahead and bring your legs to touch. Put your hands on your knees. Press away to the right, in, and to the left. Just gently massaging the spine in a circular motion. A little more release for the hips also. And the next time the knees are in, hold and press away to the left and in and to the right, reversing those circles. Come back in, bring the feet down, open and close those knees, bring your hands down by your side. So we start our practice working the ankles, right? And we do that in down dog. When we do that in down dog, it takes effort to be in down dog. So let's work the ankles now in a more easy position. Just take your right foot up off the mat and point and flex. And circle that ankle one direction and the other, and release. Take it up on the left, point and flex. Circle, circle the other way. toe. Make any final moves. And find your final relaxation position for this practice. When you get there, take a nice deep inhale and exhale yourself into final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body, wiggle fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch. Exhale, draw in. Find your way over to a side and up to a nice easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.